Charlie Daniels has died. He was 83. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. The famous country rocker passed away after suffering a stroke. The grand old Opry member and Country Hall of Famer was famous for rock crowds as much as he was in the country field. Charlie Daniels was incredibly successful. 17 albums in the country top 40 charts, including Million Mile Reflections from April of 1979. It reached number 1. That was the album with The Devil Went Down to Georgia and the song Mississippi. Simple Man from October 1989 peaked at number 2 on the country charts. And speaking of crossovers, he had 5 albums in the U.S. Billboard Top 40 Albums chart. His highest, like the peak on the country charts, was Million Mile Reflections, which peaked at number 5. Now let's talk about some of the songs that made Charlie Daniels very famous. His very first charting song was Uneasy Rider from 1973. It peaked at number 67, but by 75 he got his first hit, Texas, which reached number 36. The following year, there was Wichita Jail, Billy the Kid, Heaven Can't Be Anywhere, and that number 1 hit, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It also reached number 1 in Canada. Other hits that crossed over onto the pop charts: In America, The Legend of Woolly Swamp, and Still in Saigon. He had his last hit in the year 2000 with a re-recording of All Night Long. It peaked at number 31. He was born on October 28, 1936 in North Carolina. And he got well-versed very quickly with Pentecostal gospel local bluegrass bands and had a real love for rhythm and blues and country music, of course. In 1964, he co-wrote It Hurt Me, a song which Elvis Presley recorded. He played electric bass for Bob Dylan in the late 60s, early 70s, and also backed up Leonard Cohen. He was also the guy who played fiddle on a few of the early Marshall Tucker Band albums. He also won a Grammy for Best Country Vocal Performance for that 1979 gargantuous hit, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's amazing how much it's still getting played everywhere. You know, you always want to talk about songs that have stood the test of time, and Charlie Daniels has many. But that's still one of those songs that when it comes up, you pay attention to it. It's kind of hard to do something while The Devil Went Down to Georgia is on the radio. On October 18, 2005, Daniels was honored as a BMI icon at the 53rd Annual BMI Country Awards. And we should point out he's garnered 6 BMI Country Awards as a songwriter. He was a well-known patriot and could play multiple instruments. May he rest in peace. He gave the music world much. Have any memories about Charlie Daniels? Did you meet him? See him in concert? Buy his music? Your favorites? Share them in the description of this video. Make sure you share our videos and subscribe to our channel and like our channel as well. We'd appreciate that. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.